We're going to watch the Lost Ark situation. It's been in a bit of a situation. It's had a bit of a problem. And nobody knows where 200,000 players went. And 200,000 players didn't go anywhere because it weren't players. They were bots. So, let's hear Zeals. You guys know Zeals. He's one of the most well-known Lost Ark content creators. And he's made a State of the Union video to Lost Ark, Amazon Game Studio, and Smilegate, and then probably all of this shit in Korean. Here we go.
I promised myself, right, that if there is an issue, right now I want...
Get next to him. Look at the name. QLMXQ. Like, what is this? Elon Musk's kid's name? What the fuck? Who names a character that? Nobody.
If there is an issue, right now I want... Like yesterday, we were trying to make a character together.
They're all right there.
And we're just trying to look for... This is what I'm talking about. What a good timing. Like, alright, so I've been thinking about this. I've wrote down a lot of things, and I just don't want to sound angry or frustrated. And I know, like,
too many
my voice doesn't sound the friendliest, but, like, it took us way too long to just browse the auction house. And I told myself, going back to what I was saying, if that issue came back, remember, Amazon, we told you about this issue. When you guys fixed it, I was very happy.
Yeah.
But then it's back now. And I think
the best thing about this is the fact that I would not even categorize that in the top 50 problems this game has. That's my favorite part about the auction house problem. It's not even in the top 50.
I think I know why it's back. There are some hints left in my character.
That's one problem.
I tried so many times to talk about these things. It's been like building up inside, man.
How do you get that pet, that leopard?
I try to write it down, but I guess here we go. You know, first, I don't want to sound angry. Okay, I'm not angry.
I'm mad.
I just want to start with a thank you. All right, thank you for bringing Lost Ark. Right, come on, man, to the Western audience. Finally, that took so long, man. Like through the game, I was able to meet and work with some like great people, dude. You know, I met a lot of people, and this game really changed my life. I remember I heard from Asmon's stream back in 2021 June that Lost Ark is gonna come to the West. Dude, I remember watching the stream and I was like, holy!
Yeah, I was excited.
I dropped literally everything, dude. I dropped everything, like sacrificing my bread to prepare and cover Lost Ark. I literally made up my mind in 10 hours to quit the previous game I was covering. Stop making YouTube content, stop streaming.
He won't even name it. He won't even name the game. He won't even say it. Don't even want to say what it was called. You don't want to give them any ammunition. You don't want to encourage them.
And for 8 months since that June, you know, I have streamed Lost Ark to shrinking audience because of course they're not interested in the Lost Ark content because it's not out in the first place and it's not what they signed up for, so I was losing subscribers.
Well, the reason why people don't watch as much Lost Ark content is because a lot of the mystique of the game is gone and it's already been released. Lost Ark has a stable and good population. Even if it's only 100,000 people, that's still a good amount of people, especially just for one region. I think the problem is that there are a lot of things that this game has that are fundamentally at odds with the way that Western players play video games and want to play video games.
Followers, all that stuff.
That's the issue.
But for 8 months, man, as my viewer count went down to like even in the 50s, dude, nobody talking in my chat sometimes. I just didn't care about the statistics or numbers, man. I wanted to cover this game, man, since 2018. And I didn't want to play in only Korea because I knew one day it was going to come to the West.
Yeah, you didn't want to invest all that time.
I was a little bit jaded when they announced it to Kremlin first. When Kremlin got it first, I was a little bit jaded, but, you know, when I heard that it was coming out to the West, dude, I was like, I was so happy, dude.
Yeah.
So anyways, man, with
was
a
really
little bit
excited
of
for
luck
this game.
and a lot of hard
played
work,
the
I
fuck
guess
out
it
of
all
this
paid
game.
off. This game, once again, like the previous game, changed my life.
The previous
I'm not
game.
saying this to really boast or talk about myself, but because there are plenty of others in my chat or those that consume my content that pretty much are very passionate. They love this game. They waited for years.
You know what's really sad is that I did all of my honing in Punica, and hearing this music gives me mild PTSD. Whenever I hear it, I think about like leaving the honing station and then that girl saying lie, and then going to cut another stone and then fucking it up. Yeah, I can't get over it. That's why I went back to Vern. It had nothing to, there's no other reason. I couldn't hear the music anymore. There was too many bad emotions attached to it.
You know, they were fans before the launch day back in February 11th. Mm-hmm. We're all pretty passionate about the Lost Ark IP, and I guess this is why we care a lot and we voice our opinions and complain or whine, right?
Lost Ark is an incredible game in a lot of ways, and Lost Ark is a literal dog shit game in a lot of ways. That's the problem, is that the game is fundamentally fucking incredible. Like, the combat is the best action combat I've ever played. I think it is amazing. The Legion raids, even Vicus, which I don't like, is fucking amazing. Belshazzar is incredible. Valton Gate 2, one of the best fights I've ever done. Kakul Sadon, the clown, amazing. Even some of the dungeons are really, really good too. They're awesome.
We don't complain and whine
Guardians are fun too.
because we hate
First, like,
AGS.
5 times.
Okay, I can't, dude.
Yeah, gameplay's great.
These guys, these horses. But we say these things because we care. We love this game, and we don't want this game to go sour, right?
No.
Or sourer. I don't even know if that's a word.
Sourer.
Whoever's
Yeah.
watching this, I just want you guys to understand where we're coming from, right? Like, I just want to reiterate once again, like, how awesome it was for y'all to bring this game to the West and start this talk by stating how grateful I am, at least, to those at AGS Asmongold. I was able to interact with you guys. I've worked with a lot of game companies, but you guys, at least when you talk to me, it's like pretty instant and helping out and stuff like that. I mean, you guys have done some
I have had nothing but good experiences with Amazon.
good things and some things that were not so good, right?
Mm-hmm.
Let's just be real. Like, I'm the same. I'm not perfect too. I did some L's. I did some W's. Like I said, dude, this is not gonna be like a praise only message or video or whatever it's gonna end up being. I just want you guys to know that I'm coming from a grateful state. I love this game. We love this game. And because of these feelings, I'm sometimes a little more concerned, sometimes a little more sensitive. What I'm trying to say is I just want 2023 to be a better year, dude, for Lost Ark. It's almost the year, man. And we still have some of the same issues, which I want to talk about. I don't know if you're noticing something here. And I've talked to you guys, I'm not going to say any names, but I've talked to you guys about the bot situation. And you guys are saying that you guys are IP banning them. I know some of these.
It don't work. It doesn't work. It doesn't matter if you're IP banning them. It don't work. That's why there's so many people. Whatever you're doing is not working.
You guys have been telling me where they're coming from, what country they're coming from, what VPN, I mean, what country they're VPNing to connect to NA or EU. Look, at the end of the day, we just want these guys out of here, man. It's been 11 months, dude. It's been 11 months. And it's affecting every aspect of this game. As I said, man, we care about this game. I like this game. I love this game.
I think the problem with the game is the gameplay loop. There are a lot of games that have tons of bots, and it doesn't ruin the game. Like, yes, botting is bad. Botting makes the game worse, 100%. However, even if you took every single bot out of Lost Ark it would still have the same fundamental problems. And people still, it's not like the bots are gone, let's come back and play. No.
Playing this game, but this is not looking good. Whether a new player's coming here or not, like whether it's a veteran or those that started from day one, waited for this game for 3 years, they don't want to see this stuff, dude. I know it's a tough job, but that's not my job. I'm a consumer. My job is to consume this content, okay, that you provide. And right now, what you guys are providing is a little bit embarrassing, to say the least. Like, how do I get
it's a
not
real
emotional
player. Look
about
at
this
that.
sometimes?
Wow.
You know, like, it's so sad.
Holy shit. You guys see that? That's not a bot.
I think the bots are affecting the auction house again. And you guys said this was fixed. It's not. It's not fixed. I want you guys to know. Sometimes you guys don't know, and that's why we got to communicate, right? Also, gold inflation is back. Why is it back?
We gotta buy some
Who's
more gold,
pumping
guys.
the gold? You may be asking, right?
We gotta buy
we
some
all
gold.
know, right?
That's looking good.
It's the bots. They're pumping the gold.
Yep.
I'm seeing what they're doing. They're doing the unas right here. They're trading in the gold. There's a lineup. They're doing unas, getting the gold. And what are you gonna do this time, though? Like, I'm not angry. I'm not shouting. I'm just sorry. This is the way I sound. I can't do anything about it. But I know what they're doing. They're doing the unas. They're getting the una tokens, and they're converting it to gold.
It doesn't matter what they do. Because the problem is not, even if you get rid of Una's task gold rewards, like theoretically, it wouldn't matter. Because they would just do something else. The problem is that they're not getting banned. That's the actual issue with the game.
There's a swarm of them over there. There's a swarm of them. Gold inflation is happening. Blue crystal prices have exceeded Korea, where there aren't as many bots.
Holy shit!
I mean, it's not perfect over there too, but at least it's more control. Would you look at that?
I will not accept that Amazon can't hire one guy to just log on, check all the channels, you go through them, and he just goes bing, 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 bing. Fucking boots him out of the game. Instant ban. Go to the next channel. All right, that one's done. Let's go to the next server. Bing, 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 bing. And you're done in like 3 hours. And he could just leave for the day, come back tomorrow, do the same thing again. It's so easy. How can you not hire somebody to do this?
I mean, I just logged on and I already know where they are at.
They're right there.
It's not the golden toad.
How is it that, like, Amazon, it's like the only people that don't know where the bots are is Amazon. Every player knows where there's bots. Every streamer knows where the bots are. All the viewers know where the bots are. The only person who can't figure this out is Amazon. We don't know where they are. Nobody will tell us.
Bots are pumping gold into the market. It's making gold less valuable. Free to play will struggle more to purchase blue crystals, and NA East is the least affected by this. NA West is even worse.
Yeah, I heard NA West, isn't it like 5K instead of like purchase cost? I know it's like 4.5K. Is it up to 5? Yeah, 4.5. Yeah, I saw DatMods make a screenshot of this the other day. Bro, that's insane.
We'll talk about the regions too. All right, it's like this in EU Central,
4.5K. Holy shit.
EU West. We're all affected. South America as well, right? So bots. I mean, do I need to go any further? Bots affect all parts of this game. Whether it's the auction house crashing or us being unable to purchase things conveniently.
Yeah.
Not only that, you put like these player
annoying.
restrictions where we can't list items more than 20 per day per roster. Not only that, we can't even, like, after we purchase gold.
It's like now everybody gets a handicap because they don't want to fix the game.
We can't even spend it for 3 days. Like, there's just so many.
What is this?
Like, you pulling out the gold from Una's. Gold from the rapport. Just like changing these band-aid fixes. that are affecting players more than these bots. Bots will always seek a way, but you're making this game a little bit less and less comfortable for regular users because these preventions, the measures against bots are just not working. Let's be honest. It's been 11 months once again.
How can you not hire somebody to just like log in, come in the morning? All right, Bill, go ahead, clean it up. All right, go on over to the vendors. Yep, there's one. Get him out of here. Up, another one. Get him out of here. There it is. Yep, just go to the vendors. Up, there's one. Yep, get him out. Boom. XCY43271 Mokoko with the exact same gear as every other player. No interactions whatsoever, and they send all their gold to XC54321. The same as every other bot is. Guys, I think I figured out what's going on here. There's no way. I guarantee you that they have this information. There is no fucking way that 5 people couldn't solve this problem. Because anybody can see it. Like somebody with no internal knowledge can see it at all.
We need more drastic measures. I feel like it's been too safe so far. I don't know what the legal obligations that you've signed with Smilegate is. I don't know what it is. Can we move away from maybe Steam or have a launcher or something like where we authenticate our identity or something? Like we got to do something, right? We can't play safe anymore. Like these little.
I don't like the solution that like fucking they can't figure out how to do the bot, so we need your driver's license. I don't want to do that. Like, no, just fix the bots.
Tweaks like the 20 limits per day. It's not really working.
Yeah,
bots
just we need
also
another
being
launcher.
fueled by RMT. We got to talk about RMT. RMT needs to be like,
I don't give a fuck about RMT. I'm gonna be honest. Everybody is. If you click that button right here, the store, you're RMTing in my mind. You are RMTing the second you click that button. If you buy gold through the Blue Crystal system, it is the exact same to me than if you buy it from G2G. That's my opinion. I think it's the exact same. Fundamentally. It doesn't, like, in terms of the integrity of the game. Yes, I understand, like, RMT fuels botting, but, you know, what really fuels botting is Amazon not doing anything about it.
It's an issue in every MMO. It's an issue in Korea as well. I don't know how this is going to be stomped out, but we need more drastic measures against RMT. Solving bots would, I think, also make RMT less and less desired by players.
Yeah.
Because these bots are pumping so much gold that people can access such cheap gold.
Yeah, exactly. It's like, do you want to spend, like, let's say you want to spend $50 and get 120,000 gold, or do you want to spend $50 and get 200,000 gold? Well, you're going to go with 200,000 gold. $100 USD is 1,000,000 gold? Really? That's horrible. Where is that? Wow. RMT says, yeah, but there's so many of them. Which one? That's crazy. Oh, no. That is so bad, guys. Wow.
From a third-party site, right? Another thing that I want to talk about is region merch. I'm not gonna...
It's also like, why can't Amazon shut down G2G? I don't understand why they can't do that. It makes literally no sense to me why they can't shut it down. Because Blizzard shut down Honor Buddy. It already happened. Yeah, foreign country. Yeah, there's somebody probably hosting their servers. You can do it to something else. It's a private company. You can shut it down somehow. I guarantee you.
Blast anybody's names, and I'm not going to show DM logs. I really don't want to go there. But I told you guys back in 2021, December, I sent a message, a long letter, which you guys read, saying that, well, maybe not all of you guys, but I said, I don't want another Russia 2.0, Lost Ark Russia 2.0.
Exactly. Somebody says you can't shut them down. Eddie, if G2G was showing everything, all of the old racist Disney movies and all of the Disney movies How long do you think G2G would exist for? Probably a number of hours. Yeah, few hours. No, I don't buy that.
I don't want to see a dead region. I even asked, are you guys even having meetings about this? I was told no. No, like, I was so concerned after comparing Lost Ark Korea and Russia. I was like certain that if we have NA West and NA East and EU Central and EU West, I mean, back then we didn't know there was going to be a EU West.
I think that's so weird.
The game just popped in popularity, so you had to do that. But what are we going to do after? Right? Are we going to do some region merging? Are we going to do something about the auction house? Can we merge them? Like South America as well. Like, people they cannot afford the region prices.
I think it's also the fact that people don't see other people in the game. Like, you need to make sure that in an MMO, you see other players in the game. Like, you can't go around and there's just bots everywhere. It's depressing.
That's why blue crystals are soaring.
Yep.
Because people cannot even list blue crystals to sell. I warned you guys about the regions. Like, if you split NA West and East, you know, people gonna come into forums or chat or somewhere and discuss the price discrepancies. Okay? And there are way more bots in West, I think, because of their gold inflation being way higher.
Well, there's gonna be more bots where there's more players. I mean, you know, you want to fish where the fish are, right? So if there's more players in a game, there's going to be more bots in that game. It's common sense.
Pricing of the regular materials way higher. Blue crystals way higher. Region merges, at least like the auction house. Like, we got to think about stuff like these. I'm not saying do it now or do it tomorrow. Like, can we start thinking about it, right? Like, we need something here. There's a lot of players that are in these regions that cannot play a multiplayer game, whether it's lack of players or the economy is just too screwed.
Yeah.
There's so many other things I could talk about, but I just want to cover like some of the things that really got me.
I think it's the day-to-day with Lost Ark. The day-to-day grind with Lost Ark is really fucking boring. And the other problem is that you can't really sell anything on the auction house because there's only a handful of engravings that are good. Like, for example, there's like 10 or 15 engravings that nobody cares about and nobody uses, and the engraving books are worth 1 gold, even as legendary. So that means that whenever you play the game and you have weekly cooldowns on these things, there is like a 95% chance that the item that you get is literal fucking dog shit, and you're not going to make any gold with it, and that's it. And then you have like things like running 2 Guardian raids. Why do you have to run 2 Guardian raids? Why not just give it more rewards and make it 1 Guardian raid? How does that make the game worse? It doesn't. It makes it just objectively better. No, because what people are going to do, and again, this is game design that's not taking into account the players. What do players do? What do you guys do? You do 1 Guardian, and then you turn around and you do the exact same Guardian again, right? That's what you do because you want to do your highest level Guardian because that gives you the most rewards. That's boring. Having to kill a boss and then immediately go and kill the same boss again is shit gameplay.
Mentally and emotionally. So another thing, I mean, I think these are like core fundamental issues, right? Even if all these issues were fixed tomorrow, Lost Ark has still issues. It's not a perfect game, right? But then we gotta fix the foundation. Fix the foundation for the current players. Fix the foundation for those that are wanting to play this game. We also gotta talk about disconnects. Disconnects are still a real thing. All right, people are disconnecting. Maybe it's because of the bots flooding your servers. I don't know, but we gotta fix the disconnects. You gotta at least acknowledge it, and
we waste like 30 minutes.
Tell us what the plan is. You know, they just can't play the game. You're just telling them if you can't fix this, like if you're not gonna say anything.
The problem is like if you get somebody disconnected out of the game, you can't go and re-invite somebody into the raid. It's like you have to reform the whole raid, go through the whole thing over again. So it's a lot of work to do that. And also it's like, it's just like if you have one person die in a fight, sometimes you can't complete the fight. I'll be right back. It makes it like way harder. Okay, here we go.
You're just telling them to leave, right? Why would someone stick around and play if they're just getting disconnected every 10 minutes because of the server instability? This is 2023. We can't have that stuff happen. We gotta fix these servers. Maybe it's the bots. We gotta get rid of the bots and it gets rid of all the problems. I don't know, but we gotta work on something here. Or we need some kind of like communication about that, right? I would love like I've been invited to Loa On. I could talk about that for an hour. I don't want to talk about that. There's already threads of my Korean viewers who are like, why was this guy physically invited if you weren't even gonna ask this guy about NAU or the Western audience, any questions for the Western players, right? Me, ATK and I went there and we literally have like, we promote this game like crazy to the Western audience. I would say at our like when the game launched, we had maybe like 80 to 90% of all YouTube viewership when it came to newbie guys and stuff.
That's so probably true.
Invited, which
him
I'm
and Cannon and Saiwo.
But people are also like, why were they even invited if you're not even gonna talk to them about NAU stuff? Like what's like? Okay, well, I don't want to get into that, but I feel like we need our own kind of like.
I don't think that's the problem. I think that like there's like two different categories of problems with Lost Ark. There are Amazon problems. And then there are Smilegate problems. Smilegate problems are like 2 Guardian raids a day, the stupid alt system, like mechanics that are so punishing that it makes people gatekeep the content for only people that have already killed it 10 times. Like, those are Smilegate problems. Like, Fion's probably also a Smilegate problem, maybe an Amazon problem, it's hard to say. Amazon problems are like disconnects, bots, RMT. Like, those are Amazon problems. The game design problems are Smilegate problems.
Loa On, it doesn't have to be with slides and crazy, like, you know, bands coming there. We just need like a round table, like a talk that you guys do with like New World or something. As publishers, I think we're owed that, you know, a round table where you just talk to us about the server instabilities, like what measures you're taking, what measures you're taking against bots and RMT, like just stuff like that. And like some kind of like data would also be nice, but like, you know, just having us for a talk like you did for Crown thing was pretty cool. I'm not saying go get Gold River. I'm just saying, like, you guys did it before. You got Twitch involved. Why can't we get another one? This was great. Except for the North Korea part. I mean, this was great.
I don't remember the North Korea part.
Not even asking for the scale, by the way. I'm not asking for the scale. Okay, I'll take a...
All they need to do is just sit down every once in a while, take questions from the player base, and the game will improve. I think a really good example of that is New World. New World has improved substantially and massively. The numbers reflect that. The game design reflects that. The community reflects that. New World has listened a lot to the player base, and the game has gotten better. It's possible. And you know what else is an example of that? Is Dragonflight. Almost everything in Dragonflight, and a lot of things in Shadowlands too, that were actually the good things, these were Blizzard listening to the player base.
Zoom call, for that matter, with a couple of the AGS people, right? And you know, this is not the first time. It's not the first time I'm making this video, man.
Yeah.
It's not the first time, dude. It was 3 months ago. Other than Loa On, like not like a Loa On, but like we need more communication, like, you know, like events like that. But also, we have the open API that was released.
And the other issue, by the way, is the fact that Smilegate is Korean. Like, if I want to complain to Gold River, that's probably not going to happen. Like, because I'm going to be like, bro, what the fuck is this shit? Like, why is it bad? Like, what is this? And he's like, well, I don't know what that says. Okay, anyway. Yeah, he doesn't even know.
released by Smilegate a month ago, I would love like some API.
It's just on Korean, yeah.
Now, I know that you guys don't want to share API because there's going to be a lot of bots in the
Speak
API,
American.
and that's going to look embarrassing. But let's fix the bots, right? That goes back to what I was saying. But it would be nice to have API. It would be so good to have API. It would be so much better for the community, being able to like check out other people's specs, what they're doing, and stuff like that. Like be able to like review and see what they need help with in their roster. API would just be so good for the community, I think. Also, like, man, I was a little bit upset, man. I stayed up with you guys for the New Year's because like Korea got that New Year's sunrise event where we got some silver and emotes. Like,
oh, that's cool.
Okay.
Wow.
That takes a little bit of development time. I get it. I mean, I think we deserve that. But
are there any males in this game in Korea? Like, there's literally no male characters.
Can't do that. I get that, but like, not even a server message. I stayed up, man, with my viewers to see if you guys gonna say like Happy New Year's or something. And I get it. Maybe I mean, I think all over the world we like to spend the last couple weeks with our family at the end of the year. I get that, but couldn't you have done like something to, like a script or like an alarm set up so at like New Year's you could say Happy New Year's from us, and then
well, I think that what they really should do is they should just have like what they're doing now is kind of good, that they're having an accelerated release schedule so the American version of the game will catch up, or NA version of the game will catch up to Korea. And then, whenever that happens, there will be literally no excuse for the same content not to be there.
Mail us something, or I don't know, man.
Slow the shit down, though. Yeah, they have.
Man, we're not asking
That's
for
true.
much, dude. Because you know what your player's gonna do. Like, you know we're gonna be comparing all the different regions, and just we're human beings, man. When someone is getting more than the other, we want that, right? People with siblings, when like Jetty gets more attention than Susie, Jetty's gonna be a little jealous or envious. It is what it is, man.
Yeah, of course.
Even as adults, grown ass, hairy, bald adults,
okay,
we're gonna feel the same, man. Like, come on, dude, we're watching. We got internet. We know what's happening in Taiwan. We know what's happening in other regions.
What's
once
Taiwan?
Again, I don't want to throw shade, but some of you guys don't even know about what's happening in Taiwan. You guys don't even know that API was open API. That kind of like, I don't know,
like
China?
That
tells me like, do you care, man? I hope you guys start caring more for 2023, dude. It's a great game, and I'm grateful it's out, but we got some fundamental issues, right? I don't even want to talk about artists. I don't want to talk about, like, I could talk about that later. Once it's...
What about the Fions issue? What about, like, I mean, the thing is, there's, like, a lot of huge issues with the game. Like, Lost Ark is a great game in a lot of ways. That's why I still cover it. That's why I still play it, etc. But damn, there are a lot of ways that it's not a great game, too.
The game is playable, right? We need the game to be playable, dude. I don't know. I think that's all I gotta say for now, dude. I just have to get it off my chest, dude. I'm tired of this.
It's sad,
dude. Not in like a negative Nancy way. I'm just... This is not what I want to see. Like, this is not what I want to, like, listen to or people joke about it. People are... It's so prevalent that people are joking about it.
About the
bots, about the DCs.
Yeah, everybody knows
about
what?
it.
Yeah.
Maybe for some people it's funny. I don't think it's funny. I think it's embarrassing.
It is. That's why it's funny.
I think it's very embarrassing. I don't know, man. Whether you're from Smilegate or Amazon. I mean, you're Amazon, dude. You're Amazon. You own the world. Come on, you can't fix these bots.
Yeah.
Whether you're from Smilegate, I don't know. Like, you can't just let...
How can we possibly figure this out?
Let the Western region just be like, just can't leave us like this, right?
It is.
I'm not
sad.
saying like you gotta care, right? It's corpa, it's a business. At the end of the day, it's about money. I get that, but At least act like you care, man.
That's the end of it.
In this video,
holy fuck, yeah.
myself.
I mean, I can only imagine. It's pretty sad right now, I think, probably being a Lost Ark player. Especially the thing is, like, imagine being a Lost Ark player and looking at how much effort and time went into New World, right? I mean, how much they're putting effort into New World and making content about New World and trying to help the player base. Like, you look at the Lost Ark subreddit, they're gone, guys. The tens of thousands level 1 gems are all gone. Oh, no. Guys only want one thing, and it's fucking disgusting. I don't even know what the fuck that is. Bricked account, AGS has done nothing. Look at this. Oh, okay, let's go down here. Yeah, of course people aren't happy about it. It's common sense, man. Holy shit. When you disconnect just before Gate 5. I don't know, man. An update on the DC issue. That's great. Thank God. Yeah, his account got bricked? That fucking sucks, man. I don't know, man. I just really hope that they're able to actually fix this kind of stuff rather than 200k bots banned. Look at this. Rather than just pretend like it's not real. Towns feel so much more alive without the bots. Yeah, I think so. Let me just see here. Yeah, here's actual real people in the game. Imagine that. Rather than you and 75 bots. It's sad. New World's infested with bots. It's horrible. Well, compared to Lost Ark, it's great, okay? So just keep that in mind. Lost Ark Reddit only has 300,000 plus people. Yeah, I mean, Lost Ark is, it's mainly a Korean game. And the Western game, I think it had a great release. And then it had some weird stuff happen with, like, Argos whenever people were really worried about it being pay to win. And I think it basically was. I think by the time Vulcan came out and Vicus after that, like, Lost Ark is always going to be pay to win, but if you play the game consistently, you will not be locked out of content. I think that's pretty fair. You realize the bots are being more efficient than you are? Yeah, exactly. If I reacted to Reddit, I'll look at a couple of posts, but not a whole lot of them. I'll look at more of them tomorrow. I think I'll start the stream tomorrow and react. And oh my god. Asmon's main reason he's playing oh, well, I mean, you know, it is what it is, right? Yeah, makes sense. Let me link the video before I actually go any farther. Sorry. I'll link the video. This is Azil's video. You guys have watched a lot of his content. He's been a Lost Ark content creator for quite a while, and I would absolutely recommend you guys to give him a sub if you care about the game and you like watching it.